Hello there. Good morning, everyone. Michelle House live from Brisbane. Michelle House here from Rich Living for your daily dose of high vibes at 5:55. Just double checking the time there. At 5:55 on this glorious Thursday morning. Thank you so much for joining me for High Vibes. I can see you all coming in now. That's great. So how's your week been? We've had some interesting things to talk about this week, and I hope that your vibe has been raised and that you're noticing that when you change your energy, when you change your perception, when you start to come from that place of, well, when you're cultivating positivity in your life, you can start to reap the rewards and the benefits, and things start coming to you, right? So, hi, good morning. I've got a couple of shout outs that I want to do this morning before we get started, because today I want to talk to you about radical transformation. I have this, oh, hang on, it's blue tagged. I have this little poster. You see this? Now is the time for radical transformation. I can have anything I desire. And I often look at that when I'm, if I'm frustrated or if I'm stuck or if I'm challenged about something, and I'll look at it and I'll go, okay, hang on a second. I set an intention somewhere. I had a desire. I set an intention somewhere, and I've been doing the work and doing the actions, but I'm feeling really, challenged or struggled or stressed or worried or whatever it is. This is where I need to do some radical transformation of myself. So, before we get started, I'll do this thing out to the end. With radical transformation, I went, what does radical actually mean? So I looked it up, and radical means far-reaching and thorough. So we often say, I would like to transform my life. I would like my life to be different. It never goes my way. Why doesn't it go my way? I set the intention, but nothing happened. I wrote it on a vision board. I've got it in really pretty writing. I've got it on my desktop. I set reminders, but nothing's happening. There's a radical transformation that needs to occur, and then you can have everything you desire. You can't just sit back and go, I want a new house. I want a new house. All right, great. What's that new house going to look like? How's it going to make you feel? I'm giving you a really, really short lesson of what we cover in the Rich Living Academy. I want a new house. How's the house going to make you feel? And you move towards the desire rather than the material outcome, right? Which actually requires you to have a radical transformation, because your whole life you thought that you just had to pin it up on a vision board, allocate some money every week and save. But along the way, there are emotional challenges. There are things, life gets in the way, life happens. But what we need to do is be aware that when we've set our intention and that challenge and that struggle comes up, it doesn't mean we're on the wrong path. It doesn't mean stop what you're doing, turn around and go back the other way. It doesn't mean that. It means that there's an opportunity there for you to radically transform something about yourself. It's almost like I wish I was a cinematographer or a graphic artist. It's like bursting through, this big red sheet, and you can burst through it. Like they do at the footy, AFL watchers, they do it at the footy where they burst through it. That's what it's like. You can radically transform and actually burst through to this other side, to where all of the excitement, the activity and the energy is happening. But when you're on this side and you're looking and going, oh, here we go, I'm challenged again. This happened last time I set my goal. Last time I set my goal about losing weight, I didn't lose weight. I put on weight. So, right? So this is where I remember when I had my recruitment company, people would say, oh my God, you're such a good micromanager. And I was going, how can I take that wonderful skill of micromanaging into life this way? We actually have to micromanage our intention and bring it right back and go, okay, what is stopping me here with losing this weight? What is stopping me here with paying off this credit card? I know that I've got to eat celery and run 5Ks, but yet I'm still eating Tim Tams and watching Netflix and not moving off the sofa. What's going on there? I know how to pay off a credit card. I've got to put extra money on it every week, and I've got to stop using the credit card. But I'm still in debt 12 months later. What is going on there? You guys have the information. You know what's good food. You know what's good spending. You know what's good buying. you're being stopped by yourself. Yourself is what's stopping you. And when you can see that you are the one that needs to have this radical transformation, not everybody else around you needs to have a transformation. You're the one that has to have the radical transformation. When you can see that, you so truly can have everything and anything that you desire. You really, really can. And we cover that a lot in the Academy, and I just wanted to give a shout out because I was having a quick message with Denise. Hey, Denise, I can see that you're on here this morning. Thank you so much. Denise has joined up for the Academy. She was actually in there on a trial offer that we had going at the beginning of the year, and she missed it so much that she's coming in to join. So very excited to have you and your husband, Greg. Hi, Greg. I know Greg gets excited about high vibes as well. This is like romper room. Hi, Greg. Hi, Denise. Hi, Robin. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Sharon. Those of you listening on the podcast, hi, Alice. All right. So I also want to do a little bit of a shout out to, so, you know, I've been really open and talking about what's been going on for me and the meltdown I had on Sunday and, you know, what I started to notice. And then when I sit in the, what we call it, when I sit in the recovery room of the meltdown, and you know, it's like that, right? When you come out of an operation, you're kind of like, whoa, what just happened there? Right, okay, where am I? What's going on? Hang on a second, what time is it? How long was I in the operation for? You know, that's what it's like coming out of a meltdown. You're kind of in this recovery phase, and you're going, okay, what just happened? I really lost my shit over something. I need to radically transform here, right? I'm going to now sit here in the recovery room and watch what's happening. And I know and I trust that the universe is going to put things in front of me that are going to guide me with my next step. That's what I did, right? That's what I did on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is. Monday, Tuesday, we're up to Thursday already. Holy moly. So since then, I saw the number signs, which I talked about yesterday. But the other one that I forgot to tell you was I have, for my dad, whenever I see a cockatoo, I know that that's my dad because we kind of had that agreement as dad was passing away. I said, so I know that it's you. And when I need you or when you think I need you, can you just come past me as a cockatoo? And so it's not just like random. So like there might be 2 or 3 times in a week that I'll see a cockatoo and then I see anything for ages and then the same and then not the same. And it's not like I see the cockatoo over there yonder in the tree. It's like I'm driving and the cockatoo flies across my path. And I go, whoa, that's what a sign is for me. Whoa. The other one for my mum, and I don't know if you guys all know this story, I'll tell you some other time, is 333. So after she passed away, 3 months after she passed away, for 3 days in a row, I woke up at 333. That was my first experience of paying attention to signs and determining what they meant. And 333 is about your ascended masters. And my mum is an ascended master for me in my life. Anyway, every day this week, 333. In some form or another. Sometimes it's the time. And it's not like, I said this to somebody once before, you know, I see 333 all the time. They went, yeah, I see 333. And I went, really? You actually look at your phone or your clock and it said 333? And she goes, no, it might be 334 or 335, but I know we had 333. I'm going, no, that's not a sign. The sign is that you happen to look at the clock and it's 333, right? So I've seen that again, oh my God, 3 times this week. So that's another indication for me that it's okay. I'm being looked over by my dad and by my mum. It's okay. Here's another couple of other signs. Here's another couple of other signs that you're on the right track. Michelle, I went to our beautiful free to learn community. So those of you that don't know, I homeschool my children, and every week we have this amazing community of 150 kids, and it's organized by a beautiful mum, Renee, and lots of supporters. I know she has lots of supporters, but she does a lot of it on her own. And we all go and participate in structured learning from 9 till 3, I guess. Structured fun learning, free to learn, right? Now, I've been there maybe a year, I don't know. And yesterday, Renee said to me, oh, that was so good what you said this morning. And I went, I haven't seen you yet. I only just got here. This was at lunchtime. I only just got here. What are you talking about? We haven't even spoke yet. She goes, no, I watched your High Vibes. And I went, really? Do you watch it? Really? She says, yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I went, oh my God, thank you so much for telling me that. And then I walk outside a couple hours later, and now I'm shouting out to Lima. Hey, Lima. Lima goes, hey, you know that Facebook thing you're doing? That's so good. It's really lovely to see you and your personality. I'm going, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Why is that happening? Right? Why is that happening? And of course, the beautiful Sharon, who I can see is already watching me, and Sharon McEwen, who I bumped into at the car park. I love what you said this morning. High vibes all around. So it's really important. There's two things I want to say. When you align with your soul's purpose and you take your, I don't like ego. Ego sounds really wrong to me. I like the word personality. When you can just take your personality to the side from it. We've all got a personality and we have to have one. But when you can put your personality over to the side for a moment and lead from soul rather than lead from personality, everything gets back into alignment. And that's what I feel has happened to me this week, is that I think maybe at some point I was doing everything, being a mum, being a business owner, being a wife, everything from personality rather than from soul purpose. And everything seems to have fallen into line for me today. The other thing I just want to point out there is, if you notice something in your life that is making a difference to you, I don't know, it could be like Renee and Lima yesterday with this, and Sharon with this High Vibes. It could be great customer service. It could be, I don't know, something. Really take a couple of seconds to acknowledge that person. So for me, those little 2 comments, I don't know, 30-second comments, inspired me yesterday, inspired me and got me thinking and reminded me that I'm on purpose and reminded me that I'm connected with my soul. Everybody wants to be reminded that they are living purposefully. So if you notice somebody else in your world doing that, give them a sing out, give them a shout out and say, you know, hi, Sharon, I really appreciate that you looked after my kids yesterday while I went and got some work done in the morning. So really be giving people back what they're giving you, because we're energy, everything's energy. We've got to give some, receive some, give some, receive some, give some, receive some. Yeah? Awesome. All right. Wow. Sharon saying that was the best hug in the car park. She felt really good. Okay, what else haven't I said that I needed to say? I think that's it. I also need to have a very big shout out to my beautiful, beautiful friend, Robin, who joins every live at 5:55. And I can see you there this morning, and shares information around. She is amazing at taking on the challenges that we set in the group. Yeah, you're pretty amazing, Robin. So thank you so much for everything that you do for Rich Living. And Jonathan's being silly over here behind the camera. Thanks, Sonny. The other thing is that I got reminded yesterday, because these lives now get recorded as a podcast and get uploaded to iTunes, I need to tell everybody who's listening on podcast, if you would like to join the Academy, what the website address is. So if you would like to join me and the beautiful tribe of wonderful women and men living their soul-filled, rich lives really deliberately and purposefully, you can come and join us at michellehouse.com.au/academy. Should I say it again? You can replay it. michellehouse.com.au/academy. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.